I'm covering pop culture, and I keep following Meghan and Harry because the news on them never ends, the trends on them never ends, so that's what I'm following. This one here is from January 30th, 2024. It's called Prince Harry, Meghan Markle's silence from work is bewildering. They have 1 year. Gonna guess the theme is if they don't get their act together in 2024, they probably won't have a comeback or, stay in the spotlight. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are asked to find out their niche as financial streams are running out. Royal expert Richard FitzWilliams asked the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to stop with their continued attacks on the royal family and turn to something more lucrative. But what? This is the whole circle we're in. They can't really do anything aside from talk about their personal lives. They don't have specific talents, and it doesn't look like Meghan's going to break back into acting. It's hard enough for good actors these days, let alone Meghan Markle with this very hit or miss reputation to get back into it. It's not like she was big in the first place. And they quote the guy. Basically, he says they lost Spotify and maybe they'll lose Netflix because the contract runs out in 2025. I didn't know it even went that long. Okay. Guess they got this year on Netflix. He highlighted they've only got about 1 year to prove themselves now. And I'm going to guess the trends and articles will keep pouring in for that whole year. He says he has a source that reveals Harry misses the UK and wants to go home, which is totally possible and kind of a natural thing. And then they've got a quote from Heat magazine saying, there's no talk of walking from their lucrative deals, but Harry just wishes they could find a compromise as far as returning to the UK more often. He knows he has to get behind Meghan and support her in their new life, but he misses home and is forever hoping for calls from his dad and brother that never come. I got an idea. All right, they've still got a lot of money right now. I'm guessing tens of millions. How about buy a medium-sized house on some nice island or something and just retire and forget it and live a modest life? They can still eat anything they want, buy anything they want. Their kids will go to great school. Why do they have to be out in the spotlight? I think that's kind of the vice of people today is they want to be out there. Obviously, I fell for it. I started this channel. I was like, I want to be out there. I'm enjoying this. I like attention. This is going good. Meeting new people. And it started rolling. I'm not just going to quit. So what I'm saying is it's a trap we fall in. But I don't have millions of dollars. If I amassed millions of bucks, if I made like 50 million off the channel, I might be like, you know what? All right, I retire. Pretty good. So there's the difference. That's why I'm giving the advice to them is, hey, why not just quit? Why the need to be out there in the public and have your opinion out there? I think it's just kind of like a sickness. And this one from January 29th, from the same publication, Meghan Markle, Prince Harry get sweet advice related to Hollywood future, make or break, which is similar to what we saw before. They got about 1 year. They got to get their act together. Entertainment expert Mark Bourman has advised the California-based royals to take a high-stakes gamble and avail the opportunity to attend the 96 Academy Awards in March this year, adding it would be a make-or-break chance for them. I don't know, man. No one watches those things anyway or cares. So, to get people from the middle on their side or around the edges, I think they got to do something kind of crazy, kind of unexpected, kind of cool. Like, instead of acting mad about South Park, what if they made a cartoon making fun of themselves? I think people would love that. They'd be like, all right, you know what? They got a sense of humor about it. Maybe they are different. But if they're just going to do the expected things, that's not going to fly with too many people. Yeah, there are people who like Meghan. I get that. Some people here have told me, stop talking about her, this and that. But I got to be honest here above everything else. In the least, I find nothing special about her. And I got very irritated when she went to the school shooting for clout. Maybe someone will fact check me. Maybe she knew someone at the school, but I'm going to doubt it. That's just something really distasteful to me. Different than an actual crime. I get it. She's not a criminal. But that level of distaste turns me off, and I don't think there's an excuse for it. I mean, that's how I feel. And also, to be brutally honest and go off track slightly, this channel here was based on Johnny and Amber as far as it getting bigger, its main audience. And I think pretty much 99.999% of us here agree on Johnny and Amber. But aside from that, I can't guarantee we're going to have the same point of view on anyone else. I generally criticize Hollywood people, point out the flaws. That's what I'm here for. So if you see someone on my channel, probably it will be because I'm criticizing them. Even more honesty, good news, and happy news generally does not do so good unless it's special, unique, or really interesting. It's always the drama, downfalls, and things like that human nature attracts us to. All right, let's get back on track. He says rubbing shoulders with power players could open doors for Meghan and Harry, but they rub power player shoulders for like the last 5 or 6 years. They met Bob Iger. He was like, all right, shut up, Harry. I'm busy here. That was like one of the biggest shoulders they could have rubbed. They go all over rubbing shoulders. I mean, I think they're past that point. What they got to do now is show people they're worth the attention, which I just don't think is going to happen. Anyway, that's the news, trends and articles. Don't stop on these two, so I'll be following where the news goes. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.